Hi kids, it's good to have you back again in class. I'm sure you are set for learning. Sit back and let's have fun learning. In today's lesson, you will be learning about Jesus teaches us how to behave. And we are going to be talking about the story of Lazarus and the rich man. A long time ago, there lived a rich man. He was very rich. He had all he wanted. He lived in a big and beautiful house. He had the finest of clothes. He had beautiful jewelries. He had lots of food. He was so rich. He was a center of attraction and so many envied him. He was powerful and important. But at the gate of this rich man, there was a poor man called Lazarus. He was poor and begging for the crumbs that fell from the rich man's table so he can eat. But the rich man refused to give him anything. His body was filled with sores, and the street dogs came and licked his sores. He was in anguish and pain, and the rich man never attended to him. But the time came, the poor man Lazarus died, and he was carried by an angel to Abraham's bosom. The same day, the rich man also died, and he was buried. And in hell, the rich man was tormented. He was in pain and anguish. And he looked up and saw Lazarus far away by Abraham's side. And he pleaded to Abraham, "Father Abraham, please have pity on me. Tell Lazarus to dip his finger in water so he can cool my tongue with it. I'm in terrible pain here." But Abraham replied, "Son, you remember what happened in your lifetime. You had every good thing you wanted, but Lazarus never had any. He was in pain and anguish. But now he is comforted here, and you are in terrible pain. Besides, there is a wide space that has been placed between us, so you can come to us, and we can also get to you." The rich man answered, "Then I beg you, Father, send Lazarus to my family. Let Lazarus warn them. Then they will not come to this place of terrible suffering." But Abraham replied, "Even if Lazarus raised from the dead, they will still not listen to him." And so, the man who had been rich became poor and miserable, and Lazarus became rich and satisfied forever. Let's learn from the story of the Good Samaritan. Jesus was teaching a group of people. A lawyer asked him, "Who is my neighbor?" Jesus said, "A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho. And then he was attacked by robbers. They beat him and stripped him of all he had and left him almost dead. A priest happens to pass that way, but the priest looked on him and passed by him. Likewise, a Levite, when he came to the place and saw him, he passed by on the other side. But when a Samaritan was passing by, he saw this man almost dead. He looked on him and walked towards him and poured oil on his wounds and treated him, took care of him, and carried him on his donkey, and took him to an inn. He took care of him, and on the next day he took out 2 silver coins and gave to the owner of the inn, and said to him, "Take care of him. When I return, I'll pay you back for any extra expenses you may have made." Jesus then told the people to do to their neighbor as the Samaritan had done. Jesus taught us to be good, kind, loving, caring to those around us. Hope you had fun learning, kids. I hope to see you in my next lesson. I love you. Bye.